Hello and welcome to our podcast. Today it's One Talk with Leon and
John.
Hello. So welcome again to our new podcast.
Our topic for today is a really funny topic. It's about dating. It's a
spicy topic. It's about dating.
I mean,
yeah.
We promised in the last episode about spicy stuff for the next year. So here it is. Yes, we did.
Sure. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think the dating topic will be quite entertaining.
I think every podcast is entertaining. So basically, I don't know what are you saying. It will be a spicy one. It's like you said, it's a dating, and we have so much experience in that.
Oh yeah, we can tell it from both sides, like from dating queer people and from dating like a straight person.
Normal. Do you say actually a straight person dating straight? Well, how, you don't say. You. I'm just now thinking about. Do you really say that straight people they are saying to each other, yeah, we are straight dating? No, we are just dating, or
yeah, for sure.
It's because I'm always thinking about, do we a little bit saying too much straight people dating? Because if you ask a straight guy if you are straight dating, you don't ask that, right?
Yeah, but we are all overcomplicating, because like as a gay person. Yeah.
But why do we do that? Why don't we just say it's just dating? I'm just now that.
Do you want to hear an unpopular opinion?
No, not really. But come on, you can try.
Yeah, I truly believe people are offended for every shit. So yeah, if you then don't say it exactly like it is, then a lot of people may get offended. So that's why, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
That would be my 2 cents.
And obviously, like now, straight people also a lot offended, not just gay person or queer person or in our community generally. I think we live in a world now when you need to be careful what you are saying, because everyone is. I think in America is that worse than here in Europe, or than in Austria or in Slovenia, definitely. I think London and Holland is also not so. They are also offended fast because the culture is like that now there. But I'm just like from Balkan, and I was
we just swear at each other and it's okay.
Yeah.
Like we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because I think I saw yesterday or a few days ago a post on some of posts that is saying when I was growing up, I didn't hear from my parents, oh, you so not go, so I'm so sorry for you, or something like when you did something wrong, or something like that. I had from my parents generally, or from my childhood, like, I will give you a reason to cry, don't cry now.
Oh yeah, you know what? There's a really popular saying, like, if you misbehave once more, I will give you off to the gypsies.
Gypsies? What is gypsies?
Cigan.
Gypsies is of
Cigani. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a really popular thing to hear from your parents. Like if you misbehave and you're a child.
In my household, or my parents also, my dad always say, if you live in my house I'm paying you like the food and everything, so you will go on my rules and so on. And I was like, okay, chill.
Yeah, but that's a pretty common thing.
Yeah, that's the most common thing, I think. And yeah, so dating, like we said it.
Yeah, now we drifted off.
Yeah, we can do that fast, I think. So I dated like women in my teenager age, so I was like a child, and it was definitely different as dating a gay man, because first of all, I wasn't dating gays in my teenager age. I cannot really compare these two, I need to say that, but I need to say it's easier when I'm thinking about now. It's easier dating a man and woman as dating a gay, because somehow,
Really?
yeah, I'm now thinking now, because actually, in the normal world, I would say like that the male person need to be the protective one, that need to do the first steps always, that need to pay when you go somewhere, and it's already so like still a typical rule. Yeah, equal and so on, but mostly I think also if a woman is also I'm also feminist and so on. I think she also likes when the man pays and when she's protected from a man. I think that's typical because everyone feels good in that. I mean, I love that also for me, myself, I'm talking from myself also, but I'm also the one that I'm doing the stuff that you need to protect and so on, But I think that's the reason I think still it's easier to date a woman because a man and a woman strict roles, and you easy know what you need to do. Do you know what I mean?
No, because for me, looking back, I would say it's way easier just dating guys.
Really?
Yeah, it's more uncomplicated for me, like, because you know what they're kind of thinking. Like, it's not really hard to guess, and women a lot of times say, oh yeah, the guy doesn't understand like what I mean and what I need and what I think and what I want to do. Well, of course there are exceptions for like every rule, but for me personally it's just like, yeah, I mean not just decided like that's where my interest is, but also just from a practical perspective that, yeah, we're kind of like on a same level, let's say.
Yeah, but I also think now when you talk about it, that you said it's easier for you to dating a man because of that, because I come from a village also, and in the village is a typical role, man and woman.
Yeah, I mean, in general, also in the cities, it's still kind of like that. Maybe it's just really like a difference in growing up, like city people and village people.
We have really, in this every podcast, we have the city and the village people.
Yeah, true.
So it's never planned, but it always came. It's so funny, actually. It's really because we have a little bit topic for all the people that are listening to us. We have a little bit a script where we are going, and we never talk about city people and village people. It's so funny.
Yeah, true.
It's so confusing sometimes because I'm thinking we are just talking about city people and village people sometimes.
It is our red line of the storytelling.
Yeah. So for you, it's actually easier to date a guy as a woman.
Oh yeah.
No, for sure, because we just date.
Yeah.
But I also think it's really hard to date a guy nowadays because I am a person that I know what I want. And
but you need to come to that like point, at the beginning you are far away from that because you have zero plan.
True, because I was like I said, my starting I was how much, when did we broke up? What age was I?
You were not 16.
I know, I think 26, 27, 26. How old am I now?
No, you were younger, 25.
No, 26. I think I was 26, something like
26?
Yeah. How long we are not together anymore? How long do you live in Vienna? 3 years, or?
3 years, 4...
3.
It will be...
October it was 3 or November. 3
Really?
years. Yeah.
Only 3 years, okay. Oh,
yeah.
True.
We are 4 years in Austria now. Yeah.
No, because in February I will be
in February,
3 years at the current company. So
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
we don't judge.
Okay, so 4 years.
You cannot be in every specific in math good also, no?
Oh yeah, that's surprise. That's my weak point. Math and physics. I hate those.
We all hear. So yeah, basically I was 26 when I started to dating guys, because before I was in a relationship with this guy that I'm talking with. Before that I didn't date because I was officially not gay. So
officially not gay.
So it was, the funny part was like the first, I know I was a little bit confused because
You're always a bit confused, Leon.
yeah, that's true.
That's how you
No,
are.
but it's really funny. I need to say that now because at the start you have like grinder. That's the main thing for gays, I think, generally. But I didn't know. I thought you can meet for dating also on grinder normal people, you know, that are not just looking for sex and so on. And and I know the first things that I started to chat with guys was like, hey, what do you want? What are you, top or bottom? And I was like, what is top and bottom? Really, I didn't knew that, and I was like searching on this because I'm verse, I am both, and I was always so confused when they said top and bottom at the start, because why do you need to know that? First we need to meet, first we need to know each other, that if we want to have something. And I was a little bit, how do you say it, silly, stupid, how do you say it?
Yeah, silly would
Silly.
probably be the proper word, yeah.
I was really silly and thinking that you normally meet a guy and then maybe it's first date, second date, and maybe then you have something. No, I learned there also the most of the grinder people are there to have sex.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, so my first date was interesting because I didn't have the interest to meet someone with and have sex at the time, because first I want to meet someone. But it's complicated by me because I need to have some feelings to another person, or chemistry, or that is the person, I don't know, that I like him. I cannot. I would love to have that ability, but I don't. It will be useful sometimes, that ability to have, because I need to feel something to a person that I can have something more. I cannot even kiss him if I don't feel something. I cannot. Or sometimes I did that at the start because I thought I need to, but I realized pretty fast that's not for me. So I really had struggles at the start, at the dating point. So yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, what you described is dating from like not a completely horny gay guy perspective, but like wanting to find something long term.
Yeah. No, actually, I didn't search for something long time. I think I searched something for, I was left alone in Graz. I didn't know nobody, and I want to meet some people that are also gay. That I made some friends at the beginning. It was really hard because everyone just wanted to have sex, and nobody were interested. I got I don't know how many dick pics at the start. It was like I was so much annoyed about that, because why do you, dude, I don't want to see your ugly penis, because a lot of dick pics are not attractive. I don't know why they listen there, but yeah.
True. Well, for me,
because you had a different experience.
Yeah, I know. Like, for me, the first time, even like using Grindr, was not for the purpose of finding somebody to be together. It was not like finding somebody to fuck, because at that moment I was already in a relationship. So like for me, the main goal was like, it may be like a opportunity to like find like-minded people who are like also in our community, and like just to like build casual friendships without like needing to now like fuck with everyone I meet. That was the plan. And I know like the first guy I met on the app, we are still like friends. So it was a cool first experience, but also I'm a really picky person. Like, I filter a lot, and like if the vibe doesn't match, or like if you get like really weird answers or questions, yeah, you know what? No, that's definitely then a hard no for me. And I was really picky, but anyway, like still being picky, I still ended up with quite a lot of like really weird people, which completely not the one you're thinking of, but like the second person I met when I started using it for like finding a few friends around Vienna, because like I moved there, I had none friends before there, and the second guy I meet was like a really weird experience, because like we wrote for some time and he was okay, and the vibe check was like passed, it was okay, but then we met in person and the guy was like the chattiest guy on planet Earth. You know, the kind of people who cannot shut up. Like it's really a pain in the ass.
Like me.
Worse, like 10 times worse than you. Like really, like, you know, we had this one, let's say, common friend of ours in the office in Maribor.
Yeah.
Which could
Which one? Which one?
The
Don't say the name, but which one? What was? Because there were a lot.
It was a blonde woman. I will say only that. She was in our team, and yeah, a really chatty one. You will probably remember it later on. I will tell you the name and I will like keep it out.
Oh my god, I forgot about her.
Yes. She like we had a colleague coworker.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
Who was really super chatty, like to the extent in which you could not.
She's not just chatty, she's just also a stalker.
Okay. Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, but like this
everybody
guy,
needs a hobby.
Yeah, but that's not healthy. And like if you cannot talk like in the way of having a normal conversation, which like both sides can exchange opinions or topics, then it's really problematic. And that guy was exactly like that. Really annoying behavior. And like still like I kind of agreed on to like going with that guy to his apartment to just like chill, have a beer, and well then he crossed all my limits because he got really touchy, and I told him like no. And that's a thing that really annoys the heck out of me. If you tell people your limits and they are just like, oh yeah, I'm
They're
going
not
to ignore that
accepting
limits.
them,
Yeah, you really need to comply with the person's comfort level, you know. You cannot just be like intrusive and being touchy if I'm like clearly telling you like, oh no, like this is off limits. But yeah, that was kind of like my experience. But like on the positive side, I managed to find a few people which whom I'm still in really good friendly relationships. So it was all in all a success, but nevertheless a battle.
Yeah, agree on that. I think it's not easy, generally not easy to find people at the same community, like obviously like that, and that they are not searching for sex and you're just searching for friends. Because that was my first plan, to meet up people, if maybe not, I don't know, more like in a relationship or something, like more, maybe friends. And it was really difficult because people, I think, I don't know why, but I don't want to say that. I'm not now looking the ugliest person. I got a lot of people write to me on the apps, dating apps or something like that, and I was annoyed at some point already because they were just searching for one thing, and that is sex in that point. And I was like, come on, say something about you first, if we have something in common, and not the first thing, do you have time tonight, you know?
Yeah.
And the most annoying first was, what are you searching? You know, that was the most annoying shit ever. And because and I was so much annoyed about that sentence, I was like writing back, I am not searching for nothing because I didn't lost nothing. So I was really annoying about that. I was always curious to people that are writing a little bit different, but there were really, really few of them. And at the start, sure, I had my dating experience full time at the start when I was single. But what do I mean with that? I meet up with a lot of people, and people. I have in a week I had 5 dates, but I didn't have sex with all of the people. I need to say that I will not say I was Maria Theresia.
No, you were not.
No,
I can confirm that.
Yeah. But what's the most pervert thing you know?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. I was something not in the middle, a little bit more pervert, but okay, at the start. Because I searched also for experience at that time, and I wanted to experience a little bit more, that I know for the future what I really want, what I really like. Because like I only had you at that point in the relationship. I only had you as a partner and so on with a gay person. So I was like a baby. I'm just a baby. But I actually need to say I really learned quickly what I want in my life, in my private life, in generally in my datings for a man, what I'm searching. So I really did also that. I think I had maybe 10 months that session, or what do I will say. And after that I was like, oh my god, I have enough. I know what I want now. I'm searching for that and done. So basically, it was a learning experience. I need to say that.
Yeah. I mean, it's always you fall in one of the following groups. Either it takes like a really long time to find somebody that you feel comfortable with, or it does not take a long time, and there's not so much in between, you know?
Yeah. True. I think it's the problem nowadays is also I'm really lucky because I cannot imagine how hard it is now for young gay people generally to meet a normal person, to have a normal relationship, to know what they want. And the most silly answer you get from the young people, I'm young, I need to leave now, you know? I don't want something serious. And it's so sad actually, because some people are matching like perfect, but because of one that is saying, sorry, I'm not I'm still young, I want to experience a lot, I want to live like that. And it's sadly actually because you miss actually a happy life because you think it's something better. And in the bigger cities, it's really difficult to meet normal people for our relationship long term. I'm talking about, because the people think, yeah, maybe someone is better outside, look how many people they are. And generally I think that also in straight couples nowadays is also like that, because I heard a lot from straight people friends. That story also it's basically similar, because they think, yeah, if it's not you are okay, but maybe there's some person outside that's better. They're searching always for a better. I think they are searching for a perfect couple actually. But
look, for sure you have those people who would fall in this scheme.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people are like of the opinion that like big city is more difficult to find somebody, which I don't know if it truly is like that.
Yeah, you are the exception one, I think.
Yeah, I'm falling in the other group, in the like, oh yeah, like kind of vibing pretty fast.
Yeah, your dating methods are really interesting.
Yeah, I have too good statistics for that. Yeah. I'm not like the person who would like be, oh my god, I'm 2 years single. And
you were 2 years, never 2 years single, even not 1 year.
No, like I'm saying, like I'm not in that group of people who would be like, oh my god, I'm like now 2 years single, or 5, or I don't know. That's why I maybe look at that opinion a bit different, from another perspective. Yeah, because like for me, if you ask me like, oh yeah, is in a bigger city the dating like more difficult to find like a long-term partner? yes and no, because like also you could make the same case for a small city. Let's say like you're from like a medium village or something. Yeah, sure, you don't have that much people who would be like in our community, but like on the other hand, it's like, yeah, if you have like a person there who is picky, you can also like have that person in the city who is picky. It's like the same, you know?
Yeah, true.
It's you just have like a smaller group, so yeah. You have everywhere those people, and you also have like a lot of weird people in big cities.
Yes,
but
you do.
Also village people can also be really weird. So
farmers from
I'm
the
sorry.
village people are also interesting, because I really, when you go, sometimes didn't meet up people just on the apps. I also meet people in the gay clubs like that. It was really funny, because when you go to the club and meet somebody, and normally they came to me and say something, or they give me a drink or one or two or something like that. And some people, they are like, they think they can buy you, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah. Do you remember when we went partying in Graz, and there was this one person who wrote to both of us, who was like a bit of a stalker, the firefighter.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That was such a strange thing, because we both got a lot of messages from that guy, and we both were like, we are not interested, and still we never before seen him.
He didn't give
live.
up. He didn't give up. But he didn't also knew that we know each other, I think.
No, he didn't knew that, but it was super surreal, because we were partying, and all of a sudden there the guy was, and he was offering you a beer and kind of luring you in the backstage, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, he was inviting.
He was so shady.
You know, I know. Sorry, but you need to know that also, because I was a little bit drunk already. I was in a good mood, and he was like, "Do you want a beer?" And I was like, "Okay, why not? Why not?"
Yeah, you were there with me, and the thing I know is that you left me on the stage with a really drunk straight woman.
Oh my god, yes!
I know that she was straight. It was a gay party and she was straight, and she started scratching me and being like, yeah, honey, we are going to do this and that.
And you didn't say no. You didn't say no.
I was waiting for you, because I was super concerned that guy is going to do something to you which you would not like. So
no, I remember it was such a, I didn't know why. Do you know why did I went with him? I want to see,
because he offered you a beer, because he was like, oh, I'm getting you a beer.
Yeah, I was.
Yes,
he gave me a Heineken. That's all.
So surprise,
Leon
is like, you're able to buy Leon with a beer. Like, if you just want to lure him somewhere, just give him a beer.
I am just nice to people. That's all. If really, I'm a nice person, so I'm never rude to people. Usually, sometimes can happen. I need to say that, but mostly to random people that I don't know. I'm not a person that I'm something better than somebody else. I'm definitely not that type of person. So I give everyone a chance in a good way, that he can introduce himself or something. Say, I will not say like, hey, well, who are you? Why are you talking to me? You stupid human, you know? I'm just nice to everyone, because I think the nice people are always good people. I'm just nice to them, and if he want to say, and if I'm interested in that moment, I say yes. I say also no. I don't go with everyone for the future. If they ever get an invite to a beer, I will not go to everyone. I only open myself the beer, not if he open it. I don't know if it's something inside.
I was still concerned, because
and I was just interested how it does look the backstage, to be honest.
Okay.
And I went there and I was like, okay, I can go now.
You got a beer and I got a lot of scratches on my skin.
You did also get a kiss here.
Oh my god, yeah, stop it. I really want to forget that. That's exactly what we were talking before, when people cross the line. Yeah. But yeah, I survived.
It was a funny night.
It was an unforgettable night.
Oh yeah, it was. We didn't have a long time on a party.
Oh, true. Yeah, really need to.
in a club,
Yeah,
we need to change it.
yeah, true.
Yeah, we have New Year, so basically we will change it.
True.
New Year wishes. What do you want? New Year wishes? Partying hard.
I know for sure that somebody's birthday is coming up, so I think we will.
We don't
We
talk
will,
about that.
catch up with all the
To
parties.
everyone that are interesting to who has birthday, just send me a present. I will not say no. I will just say thank you. I like expensive shit, so you can approve that. Not that I want to have expensive taste, but I like things that are normally expensive.
Yeah. True.
So back to the topic. What I want to say, it's really funny because people sometimes think the older person, I don't know how to say, they think they can buy you with drinks and with I don't know what, and I'm like, if you want to be a sugar daddy, you will not be here, I will not say no to sugar daddies, but then he really needs to be a sugar daddy,
Yeah, but they also kind of fall into the same category. Usually, like way older men that kind of gave up on themselves and also on the idea of like finding somebody who would love them for who they are. So then they go like to this other thing. You can do it if that's your thing and that's your fetish or something, but no kink shaming, but yeah, that just would not work for us, I think.
I have learned also that I cannot use people.
Oh
for
yeah,
my good.
that's yeah.
Because I'm not that type of the person that I can use somebody else for my good.
Yeah, but that's also part of getting to know yourself and like what you actually want to get from a relationship, but also what you can give. So then you need to like know yourself, like I am like this and this and this kind of person, and that are like my moral standards, and I'm not going to like cross them. Yeah. It's all about growing up, I guess.
By the way, standards. What are your standards? If we were already talking about.
Well,
what is your standard?
The most important thing would be like honesty, like to be honest to each other, to have no boundaries in like talking about stuff. Maybe a really important thing would be, even if you have like two different opinions, that you don't get offended because of that.
Yeah.
I believe that that's like a really major thing which kills a lot of relationships, if people diverge on two opinions and are not able to discuss those opinions and not being completely pissed off or unhappy with the situation. I think that would really be a major thing, and also just like keeping an open communication and like feeling okay to talk about the things you don't like, because usually we do like bury all the burden in ourselves, and then it gets to a certain extent to which you cannot feel comfortable anymore. And well, for me that really kills everything if I don't feel comfortable like talking about like whatever. Yeah, that would be the majority of the things that I would appreciate, and also feeling appreciated in the relationship. If you do like small things, like it doesn't matter, either buying flowers or doing something nice or cooking something, just like getting that appreciation back and not just like being taken for granted, that would also be in the top of my things. And for you?
My standards, honestly, friendly, like you said it also, that he's okay with my opinion, because it's not easy with me, I will say that.
Oh yeah, you're a hard person to argue with.
Yes, because I'm the type of the person, the people that know me really good, like my friends, not to strange people, because to strange people I'm always polite, I'm always like, okay, whatever.
Sure.
But the friends and the other people that are a little bit more important to me, I'm like brutally honest if they like it or not. And most of the time they don't like it, but they accept it, I think, because they are still hanging out with me.
Luckily.
So yeah, luckily for them. I'm always thinking you need somebody in your group that is brutally honest. So I think it's really good to have someone in your friends or a partner, generally in a partner, that is honest to you if you like it or not, but not in that way that it's a negative way, you know, that they are putting you down, that you don't feel well, not in that sentence, but if you do something bad or did something wrong, that they tell you, that they didn't say you did that good or something, you did a mistake, you know.
Yeah, and just to hold you accountable.
Yeah, exactly. So basically I think that's the main thing. That's for me really important, that he's honest to me, that he stands with me, and that we can talk about that he's intelligent. That is also an important thing by dating, because stupid people you cannot talk with. Sorry. And yeah, I think that's the standard for me, that he's not stupid. So we come to an end of the part 1.
Yeah, we will do as a wrap up the word of the day.
Word of the day. We have 2 words of the day. So in part 1, in part 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first word of the day, I will say zmenek.
Zmenek means date.
Yazgrim na zmenek. That's a proper way to say to a guy, to a girl, that you're going to date.
That's a really good wrap up for today's podcast.
Follow us on social media. You can follow us on social media, on TikTok, on YouTube. You can also follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and so on. If you like our podcast, please, it will help us to rate us.
And we'll see you in the next podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye.